I am Ms. Jonna Rose D. Santos, and with fellow proponents, Ms. Monique Austin Baraka and Mr. Eric Lawrence Gandia, present our action research entitled Selfies, Self-Improvement Evaluation Sheet, Promoting Self-Assessment Among Grade 10 Learners of Emiliano, Tria, Tirona Memorial National Integrated High School. The present study will adopt the selfies developed by Gandia in the year 2021 and will consider the recommendation to modify the selfies for the face-to-face classroom setting. The purpose of this research is to assess whether the selfie will improve the learning experiences of selected grade 10 students of Emiliano Tria Tirona Memorial National Integrated High School in the school year 2022 to 2023. Specifically, it seeks to answer the following questions. The following results were gathered after careful administration of the intervention and instruments to the participants and asked to rate the selfies using 4-point scale. There is corresponding interpretation of their responses in the rating scale. This analyzed using weighted mean and standard deviation. The results are presented according to the specific questions raised in this action research. For the results in research question number 1, table reveals the rating given by the participants to selfies. In terms of promoting self-assessment, interpreted as strongly agree, meaning they believe that selfies help them to assess themselves on the given learning task in the different most essential learning competencies. Moreover, Table 2 also shows that the learners strongly agree that selfies help them to correct their misconception in the lesson. This means that through selfies, specifically for written work, the students were able to determine the correct concepts that they have once mistaken. This can be attributed to the retake of the summative assessment. They were persuaded to correct their misconceptions on their own. Lastly, the students agree that selfies help them to understand the lesson more. This third aspect did not obtain the highest interpretation of rating, since some of them still do not review for the retake, hence they will not deepen their understanding of the lesson. And overall, the learner's experience in using selfies get excellent interpretation using its weighted mean and standard deviation. For research question number 2, to determine whether the changes in the scores in each summative assessment are significant, t-test of dependent means was utilized, as shown on the table. In the summative assessment from the first to third and self-retake, these all got the computed t value greater than the critical value. Thus, there is a significant difference in the scores respectively. In this table, to determine how large the significant differences between the scores are, Cohen's D was utilized. In this result, it shows that the difference between summative assessments and the retakes ranges from medium to large. In analyzing the level of correlation between the overall rating given to selfies and the scores in quarterly assessment, Pearson R was used. The computation revealed that there is a moderate positive relationship between the two variables since the computed R coefficient is 0.690. This suggests the students with higher positive outlook towards selfies performs better in quarterly assessment. The study concluded that students strongly agreed that selfies was able to promote self-assessment, allow to correct their misconceptions, and enhance their understanding of the lesson. Students rated the selfies as excellent. This means that although selfies is another task that they need to do, they still find it meaningful. Medium to large difference in the test-retest suggests that the learners really assessed themselves in the given summative assessment. They paid attention to their mistakes and assessed why they answered it correctly and finally made a way to correct those mistakes in the given retake. In view of the findings of this study, it is recommended to continue using the selfies and replicate it in other grade levels. Future studies may also be conducted to confirm parallel results.